I was thinking about this. If you've ever ordered food on DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats, where's my microphone? This is such a stand-up joke. If you've ever have you ever ordered food on Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash? I know you have. Talk about have you ever gotten down to the bottom and they say special instructions and you start filling that bitch out? Doesn't that make us all special needs? I fucking hate jokes. I don't know how to deliver them. I just have to start telling stories. It's like, really, if you think about it though, I'm so over it. We could do maybe like a little robot thing, like deconstructive, maybe like a Jerry Seinfeld. What is a special instruction? I'm trying to order food for my family. There's Grubhub. There's... Wait, I'm going to learn an impression and a joke by the end of this video. We're going to master a joke, a normal, non-storytelling joke, a joke where there's a setup and a punchline and an impression by the end of this joke. 5 minutes or less. I can do it. One take, everybody knows the rules. But I'm trying people that are not in my wheelhouse that I've never tried. But I'm trying to think of another person like let's see, how about you guys guess who I'm doing, okay? I'm just gonna try to do it. Special instruction! Special instruction! Go to Grubhub. What's that? What's a Grubhub? I'm Dave Chappelle. What? I'm trying to do Dave Chappelle. They're the Grubhub. They're the DoorDash. They're the, I don't know. I feel like I'm almost there. Okay. I feel like I'm so close. Okay, I can hear it. I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm Dave Chappelle, but I gotta find a hook. Wu-Tang. I'm Dave Chappelle. Wu-Tang. Pepper. I'm Dave Chappelle. There's no free trip to Disney. I don't think he did it. I don't think Michael Jackson fucked those kids. I like it that when I host Saturday Night Live, Lorne Michaels gives me as much time as I want. I get to stand up there for 20 minutes and say whatever I want while I smoke my cigarettes. I'm Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Chappelle Show. Oh! They got duck grease on their lips and say, back away. Back away. I'm Dave Chappelle. I feel like that was the closest I'm gonna get. Y'all ever see a Chinese pussy? Y'all ever see a Chinese pussy? Adam Sandler has $1 billion. Adam Sandler ain't seen no Chinese pussy. Chris Rock seen Chinese pussy. I try not to get into the center of a lot of controversies, but my friend Chris Rock said that my friend Chris Rock said has said that I have never seen an ornamental kitty cat. And I said, Chris, I'm allergic to cats. You know better than to make fun of me about that. Chris, you are not allowed to be in Grown Up 3. Chris said that I haven't ever seen any, I gotta make sure my daughters aren't listening. And Chris said that I haven't ever seen any ornamental kitty cat. And I said, Chris, keep my name out of your fucking mouth! I was getting a little appetite there, you know, and my stomach started rumbling, and it was trying to tell me something, so I said, all right, I'm listening. And there's a lot of those apps now, instead of restaurants, they're all on your phone. So I'm out there looking, you know, I see this place called Grubhub. It reminds me of those days where I was fishing with my grandpa over there on the Mississippi. And I said, I I don't know. It reminds me too much of worms, and I don't want to be thinking about worms when I'm fishing, you know. Fishing? Norm, I thought you said you were eating. Yeah, well, you know, a man can grow. And so I was there was this one there was a Grubhub, you know, there was this place called Uber Eats, you know. And Uber Eats, and it just I don't know, it just made me think, you know, as somebody else picking up my food, you know, it made me think that guy might be that guy might be taking a snack of my food when he's driving in the car. On his way to my house, and I don't know how I felt about that. So there was only one other option left. All right, and this place was called this place, you know, it was called DoorDash. All right. That made me think, you know, I press this button, it's going to get here pretty fast, you know. So I'm picking out what you want to eat. It was like, you know, get a triple cheeseburger there, you know. Get some pickles, you know. Get put American cheese on there, you know. Get maybe a few jalapenos, you know, living dangerously. It is Saturday, you know. And I quit drinking. All right, so no, I take my liberties now, gain a little weight, but I take my liberties in food. So I get a triple cheeseburger there with the American cheese, you know, the pickles, you know, the jalapenos, you know, the sesame seed bun, you know, all the good stuff, maybe a vanilla shake on the side, and I get some fries, and then at the very bottom it says special instructions. Oh my God, my imagination ran wild. I was like, special instructions. I got to say what I got to put my thinking cap on, you know, and I got to say, maybe what if I want a leprechaun to come deliver this food here, you know, this good old food here to my house, you know? What if I want a man on a horse to come, you know, deliver this food on my what if I want a man on a horse, you know? What if I want Cinderella and her good friend the prince there missing a shoe, you know, before it turns into a pumpkin? It's getting close to midnight over here, you know. What if I want them to come deliver my food? Then I thought, you know what? I'm special instructions, you know. I'm starting to sound like anybody that's filling out a form like this, special instructions at the bottom. You know, I'm out here filling out a form with the bottom special instructions saying, I want my food delivered a certain way, you know, like this. I'm either schizophrenic or special needs. I turn around, oh my God, I'm wearing a helmet.